It's the hottest podcast in the world. From WWE to TNA by way of the NWA. It's referee Brian Hebner, legendary WWE referee and Mr. Refin Rant himself, Jimmy Corderas, and OVW and TNA senior official Daniel Spencer. It's time for Refin' It Up. Listen to Refin' It Up. Go
Welcome back to Refin' It Up. I am RJ, Brian, Jimmy. How we doing, fellas?
Are we blessed again? Oh, I mean, are we cursed again? I mean, shoot. Are we unfortunately without Daniel again?
Allegedly, he is stuck in traffic.
Ooh. I have never wanted turtle calling traffic in my life.
Well, all right then.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean,
I didn't know you were able to order traffic, Brian.
Well, I mean, you got to know some people in Louisville.
Okay, is it kind of like DoorDash? Only
yes,
doorstop or something like that.
Yes.
All right.
Good evening, Stephen.
So yeah, I don't know. Oh, I got it.
Zombie. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he bought a shirt from Refin' It Up from the Refin' It Up today. He bought a Refin' It Up t-shirt.
Nice.
Yeah,
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Pro Wrestling Tees right now. We have a store over there, prowrestlingtees.com/Refin' It Up. Check it out. It's a we'll call it baby blue because everybody's
Black
favorite color is blue. Well, yeah, but everybody's got a black shirt though.
That's what I mean. That's so, Jimmy. I don't know about you. I'm looking at the old run sheet, and brother, we got some shit to cover.
Yeah, there's a lot of it, and I'm not talking about a raccoon on my shed.
Right, not this time.
There's some stuff to cover. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
We will cover it though in our first count right here on Refin' It Up.
This is your one count.
Gentlemen, we have we've had a very busy week, I think, between
Where to start?
I got to start at the beginning because why not? No, yes, no, yes.
Okay.
just point and shoot.
No, I'm looking at the sheet. I'm going up and down.
Oh, okay. I thought you're giving.
I am too. I don't have quite the technology as you. I have a sheet. I don't have a.
Anyways, so we have.
I just learned it.
We have confirmed that we have some matches coming up for Clash at Italy. Gunther's taking on Cody for the title, and Jade. I would assume Jade and Rhea would be for the women's title. However, it's not official. She's only challenged her. But we will also talk about it later in our Raw recap. But we have another match that could potentially to be there too. But
now, before we dive into this, I have a quick question, Jimmy. I know you watched Raw Monday night. RJ, I know you watched Raw Monday night. I watched Raw. To my knowledge, I can't name them for you, but I was counting as they were doing it. There's 5 matches at this point
for Clash in Italy.
Yes. Do you guys remember that? So we have the Cody Rhodes. We have we have the Oba Brock. We have the girls tag.
Correct.
We have the
IC title.
Yes. Dominic.
Wait, is that? Hold on.
Let me look at this.
Yeah, because I'm getting a little confused because they've got Saturday night's main event somewhere in there along.
Oh, wait a minute. You're right.
That's Saturday.
So I'm getting confused.
That's what I meant. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, because Clash in Italy is May 31st.
Yes, forget Clash. I meant the reason why I brought this up. Let me stop real quick so I don't sound like such a fucking idiot. All right, so I brought up Saturday Night Main Event accidentally because there is 5 matches that are announced, and it's because I think this is a formula that WWE is doing now. I really do. So think about it. So pull up the Saturday Night Main Event matches, and I believe there's 5.
We have
I went out of order. I'm sorry.
No, as of right now, we have the Intercontinental title match between Penta and Ethan Page. We have the World Tag Team Championship match, Division, Logan Paul and Austin Theory taking on the Street Profits.
Okay.
We have Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss. Pardon me, taking on Jade Cargill, B-Fab, and Michin. We have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. They're calling themselves Scream Mode, apparently. Paige and Brie Bella taking on the I can't even talk today.
Scream
Irresistible
mode?
Forces.
All right.
There we go. I'm a good sayer of words. Nia Jax and Lash Legend, as well as the women's IC title match, Becky Lynch taking on Sol Ruka.
That's it, right?
Yes, as of right now. But I can't see him adding anything.
No. Is this a 2-hour show?
I would hope so.
That's the thing.
For 5 matches.
The question is, where is it airing?
Where what?
Because I do not believe that they're constricted to time.
Jimmy, pull your mic down a little bit. To you.
Pull my mic down. Pull it up.
To you.
There we go.
We go. Oh shit. Oh hey Daniel.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm great. How about yourself?
You're good, Daniel. I mean, Jimmy, you're good.
No, but if I put the mic there, guess what? You can't see my display.
Well, okay. Well, we want to hear you. Fuck your display.
Wow.
Damn it. There's some good bunchies back there, bro.
There is.
You need to make your mic and move it to the other side so then you can block.
Yeah, that way. It's okay. So back to what we're saying. So 5 matches seems to be a formula for them. It does on their pay-per-views.
Right.
At this point. All right. Not that matters. I'm just saying. I just noticed it last night, Monday night.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead with the other one after it, as you were going to, RJ.
Clash in Italy or whatever?
Clash in Italy?
Clash in Italy. All right. So how many are confirmed matches are on that?
Let me look at
I think there's only 2 confirmed.
It's only 2 confirmed.
And that would be the Cody Gunther, right?
Cody Gunther, and then the Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu. And,
not yet.
Okay.
Roman.
Okay.
Not yet. It's happening.
So confirmed matches. Well, depending on who, according to Yahoo, the confirmed matches for the May 31st Clash in Italy is Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the WWE Championship. You have Roman versus Jacob for the World Heavyweight Championship in a tribal combat match. And they still have Brock and Obi here for the rematch of WrestleMania 42.
Unless something's happened between last night and now, that hasn't been officially confirmed by anybody that I know of.
I didn't see any confirmed.
Not Nick Aldis. Has Adam Pearce gone on social media and made it official?
Right.
I don't know.
The tribal council?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Maybe they made it official.
It's official online.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Oba Brock one. Because Paul Heyman last night on Raw handed him the piece of paper, the contract with Brock's name signed to it.
I don't think that's been officially made online or anywhere yet.
It's happening.
Yeah, of course, but it's not been made official yet.
Okay.
No.
Well, I spoke out of turn with the wrong event. Sorry. But I wasn't a complete dumbass. I was just talking about the one that's coming up. That's all. So we have the 5 matches. I mean, like I said, I just see this as a formula. And I'm not saying that I mind this. I'm really not. I love giving time to storytelling and that kind of thing. You know, I'd rather have that than I would 15 matches in the 2-hour period. But anyway, go ahead, RJ. I'm sorry. I did not mean to cut you off and fucked over. Once I saw Daniel, it screwed everything up. Sorry.
Lost your train of thought. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's a special thought.
Where'd you
go? Boom. But yeah, with the Clash of Italy, happening. This was the pay-per-view that the foreign audiences overseas just have been so powerful as far as the reception that they've given the company. Obviously you guys, have traveled overseas before with the company. Have you guys, first of all, have you ever seen anything like this before with the Italian fans?
Yeah, very much so. Does anybody remember the night Santino Marella made his debut and won the Intercontinental Championship, beating who? Ooh.
Hold on.
Who did he beat?
It was a major upset.
Yes, it was.
Was it Umaga?
Thank you.
Is that right?
Let's go to the Google machine and find out. Yes, it was. Hey,
I'll go to the Google machine. It was either him. I was gonna say also Bobby Lashley too.
No.
But
It was a big bad Samoan.
Interesting.
But going back to your point, though, that the European crowds, they are so excited to get their programming. You know what I mean? They watch WWE on Netflix over there. They watch all of their programming on Netflix. They don't have to go to 14 different apps to watch every little show. Everything, like here in Canada, sorry to rub it in, we all go to Netflix for everything. It's all there. So it's easy for them to watch it, but to get it live is their house shows over there are few and far between, and they don't hit the same spots all the time. They rotate them. So the fans are more than lively. They're into every match. They're into everybody's entrance. They sing along. They go along with all that kind of stuff. It's a fun night for them. They enjoy themselves. They make it a night out. They don't go there and worry about the booking. They're not looking to see, let me go on they don't go into the crowd and they go, let me check my spoilers. Maybe somebody's here tonight.
What you're saying, Jimmy, is they're appreciative of the actual sport of wrestling. They're appreciative of them coming to embrace them with what they've been waiting to see. And they are sitting there and enjoying it like a movie. They're waiting to see what happens, why it happens, and enjoy all of it that comes with it.
What a shock. People going to watch wrestling for fun, to enjoy themselves. Good Lord. What a novel idea. I wish I would have thought of that.
Hi, Daniel. What happened?
There's a storm literally happening right now, and I had a power surge. So
you're not meant to be here tonight. You're in traffic, and you have a lightning
bolt.
Well,
I understand why the traffic is. Everyone was trying to beat the storm and get home, and I was like, "Well, this is crazy." And then all of a sudden,
I got you.
I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, Daniel, but my understanding is Brian was talking to Danhausen earlier today. And you may have been cursed.
Me and Danhausen have an understanding. I'm not I'm on the good side of Danhausen.
Oh, so you cannot be cursed.
No, it's just that he wouldn't. He why would he curse me when he would bless me? So, anyways, I don't know. So that'd be interesting. But hey, stranger things have happened.
So like I said, this Italian clash in Italy's, we're looking at the end of the month, the next couple of weeks. Daniel, have you seen any of these, these matches that are coming out? Obviously we had three technically confirmed. Do we think the rematch with Jade and Rhea, is this, What we see a title change here?
What's been confirmed? Because I missed that.
So it's been Gunther and Cody for the title, Roman and Jacob for the title
pretty much
tribal combat, and then Oba and Brock.
Pretty much.
Okay. And so we're asking about the Rhea and Jade, right?
Yeah. Do we see? Obviously, we can kind of not predict, but we know what could possibly happen with the other three. But it's with this Jade and Rhea match, do we see a title change here, or are we keeping the strap on?
No title
Rhea?
change. No title.
No,
change.
you don't think so?
No, there's not.
I don't even understand why we're having the match. Honestly,
I don't see a title change on any of those matches.
I don't either. Jimmy, you read into paying more attention to things. Why are we having this match?
Because.
So you're where I'm at.
I guess the reason for having this match is, what other heel is there out there on the women's side for Rhea to go up against?
On SmackDown, keep in mind.
Well, on SmackDown, yeah. Who? Right now, Jade is really, diving into this heel persona that she has. She has her minions in BFAB and why I blanked out on Michin. Sorry,
Michin, yeah.
Apologies to Michin. She's now in a trio, which I don't believe she needs to be in. Jade Cargill needs to be a solo bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Okay. Okay.
But as far as why it's happening, for me, the only reason is you need to put someone on the other side of the ring against Rhea who fans will not like, because we're living in an age now where people it's hard to find a real heel that people can sink their teeth in and boo. They're few and far between.
Is that why we're doing Cody and Gunther?
Partly.
Well, weren't they playing this off storyline as far as this was the favor that Gunther was asking Paul Heyman for? Are they still playing that off?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, that he would negotiate a title shot for him. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Well, right. But
it just feels like things are being thrown at the wall right now.
Seeing if it sticks. Yeah.
I don't know. The Gunther Cody thing, I think, was in their back of their minds for a long time now. They were just figuring out a way to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And the opportunity presented itself, and here you go. I don't have a problem with it. I'm really looking forward to this because I could see a title change happening.
I don't see this as stuff that sticks to the wall. I see it as they got two other big pay-per-views coming up in June or July and August. Or June and August, sorry. One being the Saudi show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next being SummerSlam. This is just another. You got to have this show. You got to have something to do, and you got to have some kind of attractions to pull people to want to have the show, and you want to give Italy something too. So I see it as that. I don't see it as something stick to the wall. I think they have a plan. I think the bigger matches are setting up. You'll see soon for SummerSlam and the other show. I think this is just what are we going to do? We got to give them some title matches, whatever kind of do. I don't see it as throwing to the wall and see what sticks. I see it as.
So what is it then?
This is a filler. You got it's like watching your favorite show season of a 22 episodic episode, and you start off hot, and then you know where you're going at the end. You want to see, but you have all these stuff in the middle that you got to fill it up. Now, yeah, you can say that's what weekly television is, but you still have these pay-per-views. You still have these big matches. So you give them you give the fans some big matches, some big stuff, but title changes don't need to happen. There's no matter what. These guys, these are matches you can see. You can have a draw type of finish. You can have an interaction, or I'm sorry, a run-in involvement that leads Gunther on another path or Cody on another path. There's so much you could do with that, and we'll see what happens come Clash of Italy. But I'm intrigued by it, and I'm okay. It doesn't. But I'm more wondering what they're going to do Saturday night's main event. Like that's more of a what is this show? Which I know they've already announced Becky and Sol Ruka, but
5 matches.
There's 5 matches on that already announced. I don't even know. That's the only match I know about that. I don't even know the.
Well, that'll be it. They do the 5-match formula.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but
nothing wrong with that.
Actually, I could see just do four matches for Saturday night's main event.
I think they got the 5.
Well, there's 5.
There is 5 announced. I don't even know one announced. I don't even know what the other ones are.
So I'll run it down again because I don't think you were here for it when we were talking.
Really quick though. Really quick. Somebody let me know, where does Saturday Night's Main Event now air in the U.S.?
Peacock.
Still,
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were no longer on Peacock.
Gotta have the Peacock app so you can watch that too.
Saturday Night's Main Event is a Peacock exclusive. It's because it's owned by NBC anyways. So.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So put it on NBC. Fuck it.
Yeah. So we have Penta and Ethan Page for the IC title. World Tag Team Championships. Vision versus Street Profits. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss taking on Jade Cargill, B-Fab, and Michin. We have Paige and Brie Bella putting their titles on the line against Irresistible Force, Nia Jax, and Last Legend, and then the IC title match. So that's pretty much a solid card there. I don't really, unless you add something Friday, but
so the main event is Becky and Soruka then.
No, it's going to be Ethan and
Pentagon.
Penta.
Yes,
Penta. I mean,
Penta.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or is that going to open? Or is that going to open?
No way they open with that. No way.
Well,
they're putting too much. They're putting too much behind this. This is the main event.
Yeah. Last Thursday on TNA Impact on AMC, I should say, we crowned a new X Division champion with Cedric Alexander beating Leon Slater, preventing Slater from becoming the longest reigning X Division champion, as well as a new #1 contender for the TNA title in Eric Young, winning the Battle Royal to earn a match against Mike Santana. But Mike Santana, keep in mind, will be facing Steve Macklin this Thursday on Impact on AMC. So a lot of good stuff coming out of Impact, Brian. I don't mind them switching over here to Cedric.
I don't understand it. I know I'm going to get sensitive Daniel here, but why not give him the one extra day and let him break it? The guy who has the record is a guy who shit all over them when they left, which is Austin Aries. Unless this guy's got a contract dispute going on, or not a dispute, but it's just a contract coming up and he's getting ready to move on, is the only way I can see it, because to me, it makes no sense. They have put 1 million gallons of gas in this guy and put it behind him. For one day to be short of the record is fucking stupid. Doesn't make sense. Yes, he broke a record. He tied it, right? He tied it.
Man.
So, Daniel, just because you know more than I do, I don't give a fuck. It's stupid.
No, I'm just saying. There's a lot of heat going on right now.
There is.
Cedric Alexander has a lot of heat.
I don't get it. I mean, the guy that shit all over the company on his way out is the guy who still holds the record. Okay, great.
That's even more heat.
For who? For who?
For Cedric.
You as a company.
Look.
No, but he's not the focal point, not the guy who's holding the record.
No, they should have brought him back and let him beat him to beat the record.
No, Cedric Alexander now gets the heat because he's the one who stopped him from getting the record.
He is to
see him beat that record. You wanted him to, the guy that shit on the company on the way out. You wanted Leon Slater to beat that record.
Cedric Alexander is, pun intended, record breaker.
See, you know what?
He's got a new gimmick. So we got people beating people into retirement. We got people that are putting people to retire. We're beating people that are breaking records. Man, we have all kinds of motherfuckers out there.
Give me a rug. I want to pull it out from under you, man.
I'm just saying. Like, this is no heat. There's no heat. You think people are going like this? Oh, that De Silva. What do you say?
You're pissed
I love that
off
Slayer
right now.
lost
That's heat.
Nobody saw it coming.
Come on, don't work yourself into a shoot, Brian. Come on now. You're pissed
I'm
off.
not.
That's heat. That's heat. You're pissed off.
Yeah.
That's heat.
I'm not pissed off at the guy who beat him. I'm pissed off at the stupid story why you didn't do it.
See, that's the problem. You're not looking at it as a fan.
Yeah, you're looking at it as
oh my God, here we go. I knew I shouldn't say anything. I'm not gonna say anything negative about fucking TNA no more when we do this fucking show, because Daniel will fucking get his tampon all wrapped up in blood.
Hey, I'm just look. I would have loved for Leon Slater to beat the record. Don't get me wrong, I would have loved it. I love Leon, But at the same time, I also get it why the story is him taking away from it. I get it. But here's what's funny. I'm going to share this with you right here. This was I think found by the good old Lance Storm and sent to us. This is pretty funny. So
it's probably his idea.
No, it was not. This is posted on the website on this. So Austin Aries wins the X Division title on 9/12/2001 at 2:57 a.m. UTC, whatever that means, at No Surrender 2011. All right. Invokes option C and gives Hulk Hogan the championship during the main event on Impact on 7/6/2012 at 2:59 a.m. UTC, give or take. So it's total of 298 days and 2 minutes. Okay. Leon Slater wins the X Division title July 21st, 2025 at 1:56 a.m. UTC. So this must be somebody from overseas or whatever. At Slammiversary. Loses it on 5/15/2026 at 3:57 a.m. UTC time on a live episode of Impact. Holding the title for 298 days, 2 hours, and 1 minute. So technically, he held the title 1 hour and 59 minutes longer than Austin Aries if you go based on time.
That'll be easy for everybody to follow.
Exactly. So technically, we're going to say he tied the record, but technically, you can say Leon held it for 1 hour and 59 minutes longer.
So do we have to find Scott Steiner to do the math for us to make sure that
right? The UTC math.
Yeah.
Well, UTC for those of you that don't know what UTC is, if you're in the audience, live audience here on YouTube and Twitch, or if you listen to audio in the future, UTC is for the UK.
Yeah, I knew it was overseas. So when I saw that, I was like, it has to be overseas.
I thought UTC was the ultimate tribal chief.
No, that'll be happening later on, though.
Now you're making sense, Jimmy.
But what do we think about? We're going to move on to Brian's favorite segment after this, but I want to get you guys' thoughts on this. Eric Young is somebody that we've talked about very highly on this show, and is a guy that I don't think gets enough credit for what he's done for TNA in the years that he's been there. And that's somebody that you've worked very close with, Brian. And I think, Jimmy, you might have worked. Did you work with him a little bit up in Canada?
Yeah. Not for TNA or anybody like that, but I worked with Eric Young. Yes. I'm a big fan of Eric Young, by the way. I think this is great.
Yeah. Who's not? Who's not? You couldn't have asked for a better thing. But I have to ask Daniel before we get going here. Now, he won the Battle Royal. Now, does that mean he can cash in, or does that mean this has to be a sanctioned match?
He's got a future title shot whenever he wants it.
So what does that mean? So he could just run in the ring and say, I want it now and do it?
No, I mean, it has to be scheduled. No. He can't. It's not a cash in.
So it's a sanctioned match.
Sanctioned match, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I just want to clarify that.
But remember, somebody else, we haven't seen him on TV because they, things have happened, but there's still a trophy out there.
That is true.
Huh. I'm sure they're wanted still, right?
Yeah. Nick Nemeth still has that trophy.
That's right.
Him and Frankie Kazarian won it. Frankie already cashed his in. Nick has not.
Has that been mentioned at all on television?
I don't think so. Not that I've seen.
Not that I've seen.
So out of sight, it seems like some people have forgot, including my panel.
There you go.
You're not wrong.
Things you make you go.
I forgot about the 1 minute too. I didn't think of it.
Hey, 1 minute's a long time.
That is good heat for Cedric. Fuck yeah.
So Donnie brings up a question here. We'll move on after this. But is Eric Young on your Mount Rushmore of TNA?
Absolutely, 100%. 100%.
What are your other three? Who are your other three?
He's definitely in the conversation.
Yeah,
Eric Young, AJ Styles, Abyss.
What?
Huh?
No, he went in and out.
Who did?
Jimmy.
Oh,
you're good. You're good, Jimmy.
Eric Young.
Yeah.
Abyss,
AJ Styles. Man, the fourth one is tough.
Samoa Joe?
I would have to say Samoa Joe, yes.
Yeah.
I thought about someone else too, but
it's Kazarian. I mean, look, you can go
Frankie too, but I can't put him above Joe.
But you
CD?
could go.
Can't put him
I
above
don't
Joe.
know. So you got AJ Styles for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, you have to say Jeff Jarrett. TNA would be TNA without it, but there's no TNA without Jeff Jarrett.
You guys know TNA better than I do because Brian, you were there.
But that's like that's like saying there's no, you can't Mount Rushmore WWF and you don't put Vince McMahon in there. Like
yeah, but there's a lot of polls out there that they've done that even though Busted Open, he's not on that. They're talking about wrestlers, performers.
Well, yeah,
and I know Jeff is.
But Jeff is right. But I'm saying that even but you're going to put Hulk Hogan on the WWF one, and he's pretty much he's the Jeff Jarrett of TNA.
I mean, I'm not arguing with you at all. I'm just saying I'm looking at talent that Jeff brought in to the company to be the Mount Rushmore.
But listen, I got to put AJ, I got to put Jeff, but probably Samoa Joe, and then Kurt Angle. I mean,
Kurt Angle. I was just going to say that.
See, I don't put Kurt Angle on it because Kurt wasn't there. He wasn't there.
Well, he was though. His best years was at TNA.
They were. They definitely were.
And
he
helped like change that company. Like a company was here and he took it to here.
He did. I'm looking at the past to leading up to a Kurt Angle. I'm looking past a Jeff that Jeff brought in to make the Mount Rushmore.
Well, but then that's when I would go AJ, Frankie Kazarian, Samoa Joe, and Jeff Jarrett still.
I mean, it's an opinionated question.
Yeah,
it seems like we could do that for our own our own segment down the line too for different promotions.
But I mean, Daniel, if you want to break it down that way, then it has to be Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle, AJ Styles, and Samoa Joe, in my opinion. That's your four. I don't know how anybody can dispute that.
I don't disagree that.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the way we're going to do it,
we can add, but other people like Eric Young, all these others, they're in the conversation
for sure.
I mean, they're in the conversation.
For
Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, Ricky Kazarian, there's many different. I mean, Abyss, they're in the conversation. So
yeah,
for sure. Well, Brian, I think it's time. It's your favorite segment or favorite.
I just got back here. I've been gone for a week. I just got back.
You already got on and frustrated the fuck out of me. See all right, he's gone.
You pushed him off soon. You know what you just should have done?
What?
Leave his picture up and mute him, and just watch him go crazy.
You know, I have a question for him. We'll do it after we're done.
You want to? I can.
No.
Do
not.
Okay, do it. No. Okay.
Let's carry on up. Let's go.
Let's go to our Refin review right here on Roughing It Up.
Woohoo!
This is Refin Review.
Well, gentlemen, I really like this. You want it again?
No, that's fine.
I'm like, is that what we're doing?
I'm just excited. Daniel's not here.
Wow. All right. We're going.
I love Daniel. I'm just kidding.
I may have to go grab some snacks.
Well, not just yet. So we got a couple things on the docket this week for our Refin review. Brian, this is something that you brought up in our little group chat, if you will, from TNA Impact last week on AMC. We have the Millamore and Victoria Crawford taking on Rosemary and Allie from last week. You want to set it up because this is something that you specifically saw from the show.
Yes. Now, we don't have this girl's name, correct?
Which one?
The referee.
Paige.
That was Paige?
I'm pretty sure it was.
I don't think that was Paige. But anyway, she looked newer to me. But, I mean, I don't look like – unless Paige grew her hair out. I don't know. We'll ask Daniel. But anyway, great match. Not taking anything away from it. She didn't do anything wrong as far as my opinion goes. But here's the thing. I saw a clear handoff of something. I don't know what it was. And it was so bad and so obvious that I saw the entire exchange. It was like, what are we doing? Can we have different camera views? Can we do something different here because I am watching this whole thing happen. So just to go real quick, and I know that pulling the curtain is what people are used to, so let me pull the motherfucker back. They were down in like a double down, and I saw, I believe it was Allie grab at Paige, I'm assuming, and Paige began digging in her left pocket. And she was digging, and she was digging. Finally, she came up with something. She put it in her hand. She balled her hand up, went right down to Allie. And keep in mind, I'm watching the entire thing, and I'm like, what are we doing? Now, we get to the handoff spot. The handoff spot. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I'm good. Am I back?
I'm next. I think I'm next, right?
Am I good?
You're good. You're good.
Yep.
I don't know what happened. It must have been Daniel's lightning bolt. But anyway, goes clearly into her hand, hands something off to her. Now, keep in mind, I'm a referee of years past, and I'm waiting to figure out what the fuck was handed off. I see nothing used. And I'm like, what is going on? What the hell's going on? And it almost looked like I saw her hand her, Allie, meaning Paige, something back. And I'm like, what is going on? This cannot be what I'm seeing. Anyway, long story short, I was privy to a little bit of information on this. But the problem I have with the whole thing is if the camera guy sees this going on, or the production guy really, not the camera guy, he can't cut the shot. The production guy can. Cut that fucking shot. We don't want to know what's going on. And apparently it was a wardrobe malfunction. So something was needed. Then cut the view. Show the crowd. Do something. But my God, guys, I'm not lying to you. Jimmy, I know it sounds fake and artificial. I watched the entire exchange. And I'm sitting there tripping out, completely sober, looking at this and going, what are we doing? Where's the mist? Where's something? Where's the blizzard? What are we doing? What is going? And nothing happened from it. And that's when I got inquisitive. It was like, Daniel, what the fuck was being handed off? Like, what is going on? So anyway, that was awful. And I don't want to blame really Paige or even Allie for that. I mean, they've got to cut that, right? Is that not the production portion that was a failure there, Jimmy, in your eyes? Me explaining all this to you?
The way you laid it out, it sounds like someone in the truck wasn't quick enough to cut it to a different shot. I don't remember it specifically, but I don't know what was going on exactly at that time.
It was like a double down. Right? It was like a double down.
Right. It was a double down. So during a double down, what could have happened to save the moment is the producer shoot one of the people on the apron, because obviously the apron, your tag team partner is working the apron, trying to get the crowd up, go to them if you're seeing something like that.
Crowd shots?
Yeah. I mean, like, you can't blame the referee, especially in a situation like this. If it was what you say it is, there was a certain...
I don't know. I don't know, Jimmy.
Something back. That being said, if that's the case, then she's doing her job.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. One of those deals where, okay, I have to look for the right time to do it. Something that was probably needed if it was for wardrobe reasons.
Right.
I don't know. Those are tough calls. I mean, you could say, maybe the truck should have shot something different. Maybe they were wondering, like, watching and going just like you. What the hell am I watching right now?
They might have been a lot going, let's watch this.
Yeah. I want to see where this is going. Nobody told us. They're looking at their sheets going, what the hell? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I don't see anything here. I don't know.
It was just something that really caught me off guard. It was just like, what am I watching here? I can't believe I'm watching this. Like, the whole thing. Like, it was crazy. But anyway, and I'm not even over-exaggerating. I swear to you guys, go back to last week, find that match. And I'm telling you, you'll watch the whole exchange. It was unbelievable. But anyway, they might have cleaned up if you go back now. I don't know.
Just little things. Something we also wanted to touch on too, Jimmy, was, how you were properly ejecting someone from ringside. We've seen different people do it different ways. Obviously with yourself and Brian, as well as Daniel, everybody does it a little bit differently, but your thoughts, and we can also get Brian's as well after.
Well, there seems to be a common thing happening lately with referees, and that is when you're ejecting somebody from ringside, whether it's a manager, a second, a tag team partner, someone who's wrestling a singles match, and the referee thinks they caught them doing something or suspects, and they want to eject them from ringside, all of a sudden it becomes this wind up and a big whoo, you're out of here, which used to be the house show spot.
Yep.
That was the stuff we did at house shows to amuse ourselves, to have a little bit of fun. It's a little bit outside the box. Now it's filtering onto television. Okay. If you're going to do it on television, please do it right so you can get the appropriate response. If you're going to wind it up, get the crowd to play along. Either that, or if you're going to eject multiple people, get them do the big Hulk Hogan, you, and then you do the big wind up and hopefully the crowd responds. I mean, like, again, as much as we preach that it's not about the referees and you're not trying to get attention on yourself, this is a different kind of spot. Just it's a little ha-ha spot that is now filtered onto television. Make the most of it. You don't want to take away from that moment, and you want the crowd to pop when the referee finally gives that big heave-ho.
Correct.
Was it last week on TNA? Frank ejected someone from ringside, and he kind of double clutched on it.
That was awful.
He kind of double clutched on himself, and he missed the pop.
It was awful.
He killed his own pop. He kind of, maybe I shouldn't. And then he did it, and it was like
they were ready to pop. He didn't allow them to pop. Then he wanted to pop again. They were like, "Fuck you." It's not funny.
Yeah.
I agree.
But the thing is, it's happening too often. It's just kind of like it's kind of like the announce table. How many times are you going to put somebody through an announce table?
Well, Jimmy, what I will say, what I liked about Jessica Cars this past week on Monday was that she did not directly see exactly what happened. She kind of assumed, and it was like she saw the side of her eyes, but wasn't sure what she saw, and then put two and two together and was like, hey, wait a minute. She just flew off the top. I just saw a body. The only body near is you. Right. You don't like her. Guess what? You're out of here. I kind of like that. So the referee doesn't look so stupid. You know what I mean?
Right. Something happened. That's why some of these distractions where all this stuff is going on behind the referee's back. I'm focused on this guy over here. My attention's on you. Everybody's bumping their ass off behind you. What? All of a sudden I've become deaf and I can't hear the ring?
Right.
You know what I mean? She obviously suspected something, and guess what? Well within your rights to say, you know what? I didn't see you do anything, but let's make sure you out.
Correct. And I liked it.
It was
different. It was different.
Yeah.
Made her look smart. It didn't make the talent look like.
Now, see, you can do it two ways. Liv could do the interference, but then run around to the opposite side of the ring where you don't give Jessica that opportunity to go, oh, maybe she did something. Well, she's way over there, so she couldn't have. But obviously, in this case, it was to set up the spot for the heave-ho, which actually didn't end up being a heave-ho. It ended up being the distraction spot where Liv popped up on the apron, which drew Jessica's attention. Then there was the shenanigans behind the back again.
Donnie brings up an observation that he saw from Raw. It was Michael Cole calling Adrian Butler by his shoot name.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a good call. I heard that last night, and I went, wait a minute. He used Adrian Butler, not Daryl Shawarma, not.
Yeah.
I didn't
Hornet?
know. I didn't know.
He should have said Hornet. I wish he would have said Hornet.
You could just buzz.
Yeah.
No, but while we're on that though, I wanted a observation that I've seen is he's come a long way. He's becoming a solid referee there on Raw, because he was originally there on NXT, correct?
He still is. He's technically the lead official in NXT, but he does show up on Raw and SmackDown every once in a while. Good for him, man.
Apparently, there's a rotation with the NXT guys where they get called up to do SmackDown or Raw. It's a rotation kind of thing. Is the way it's been told to me.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense though. But no, I think a lot of good stuff coming here, and obviously for those of you that are in a reviewing audience here on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Give us a big thumbs up if you're watching now or after the fact on demand, and just share it across social medias, all that good stuff. I know we have a lot of loyal fans here, loyal listeners that watch each and every week, so we appreciate that, as well as audio form. But Brian, unfortunately, I guess we could say it is that time. We got to welcome one Mr. Daniel Spencer back, but
I know we'll wait.
We'll do that
for the break
in our second count right here on Refin It Up.
This is your 2 count.
Well, I think it is.
Here I go.
That button again. One and bring them back.
Here I go. There it is.
There it is.
Happy belated birthday to the great Earl Hebner.
All right, yes. I'll slide on that one.
Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday, Father.
So
future Hall of Famer.
Papa.
Better be. So this goes to show you how popular one and Brian's gonna kill me for this, but I don't care at this point. How popular your dad is. I go to upstairs on his birthday, and I said, "Hey, today's Brian's dad's birthday." To my wife, she's like, "Oh, how old's Earl?" I'm like, "How do you know his name?" She's like, "We talk about him, and we've watched wrestling before, so."
Yeah, nice.
Who doesn't know Earl? Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, nobody knows Earl like us, but anyways,
there.
Was there something? Was there something? I should have wrote it down, but wasn't there something, Brian, that you had to ask Daniel about TNA?
No, I was just making sure that the referee was Paige for.
It was, yeah, it was.
Okay, did she grow her hair out? What did she do, or she let it down?
She dyed it red.
All right, she looked totally different. I didn't think it was her.
But anyways, before you went, you said you had a question, but we'll ask you when you get back. Was that the one? Was that it?
That was.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was. But anyway, we'll start with this.
I thought it was a question about Earl. Did I call Earl and wish him happy birthday? And I was like, of course I did. Like,
no.
Well, I think if anything, I would have thought like you would drive down to Virginia or drive over to Virginia and surprise him or something.
Well, I was on the way back from Sacramento, so that was a little hard. A little harder that time. Yeah.
Well, you never know. You could always pop in and say hello one of these days. Of
course.
But we rumor and innuendos ever since the New Day has been released or asked for their release from WWE is that scuttlebutt is they're going to become all elite. So Daniel, man, this is something that whether it be a one-off or whether it be long term, is it going to be a New Day in AEW?
Don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on. I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to go wherever they want to go. Mm-hmm. So it depends on what makes the most sense for them in their careers and financially and all that the whole 9 yards. So, when is the availability date? July what or June or August something?
I don't know. I have to look it up because whatever
it is. Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's August or July or August. So I guess we'll find out. And I mean, they're gonna bring great what's it called? Great
anticipation.
I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but it's going to be great for whatever company they go to. They're going to bring a lot of eyes, a lot of great opportunities, a lot of great matchups. I mean, it's going to be good for everything. And if the rumors are true, I mean, one of them has been offered, to stay with WWE in a different role. So only one may go. You never know if he stays with WWE. So,
So here's the biggest question I have.
Okay.
We're going to assume, okay? We're going to assume they're going to wait it out. They're going to both join the AEW All Elite Wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And they're going to be massive on the way out, and it's going to carry momentum to AEW. and it's going to open eyes, and it's going to bring a lot of attention. The question I have, which is the major one, when, if, or does AEW drop the ball like they've done over and over and over again? I am so hoping that they do go to AEW. I do. And help their product, pick up some extra eyes, pick up some people interested that maybe have lost interest, and maybe do something right with these guys. There's plenty of people that they can have feuds with. It's a great place for them to go. It really is. If you look at their tag division, they might have the best tag division in all of wrestling. And you put them in there, and guess what? You've got something there, but you need to build on it, and you need to do it right. It can't just be once they show up. Like you said something last week that tripped me out, Jimmy, but they'll debut on Collision the way they do it. Like, what the hell? So can they do it right?
I'm sure they wouldn't debut on Collision. They'd probably have them run in on a pay-per-view as a surprise, but there is an opportunity with the New Day. Whatever they decide to do, if they decide to go to AEW, I hope they can maximize whatever AEW has for them. I mean, you obviously the no-brainer is them and the Young Bucks.
That's one.
M and FTR, which stands for fuck the ratings. Well, did I say that out loud? Shit. Wait, I'm sorry.
I didn't say that.
Sorry. I should have said Timu Brainbusters, but that's a different story altogether. There's opportunities there, but the problem is that I'm afraid that they would go there. They would become the flavor of the month and forgotten about. That's what I don't want to see happen. That's why I would prefer, and not because Daniel's sitting on the panel with us, and it's not because I want them to do what makes them happy, but I think they are a more valuable asset to someone like a TNA who could help elevate their product. You have them, the obvious, them and the Hardys would tear it up. You got the Righteous, you got a tag team. Then there's another tag team out there that people are forgetting about that may come home again. You know, what kind of shots I'm firing here?
Are they
machine gun shots? Machine gun shots, right?
Machine gun shots from my car. Motor City machine guns. See, now you've got some heavy hitters on the TNA roster in the tag division. Could help bolster things a lot.
Hey, it's not about the money with these guys either, Jimmy. I mean, it could be that they get a lucrative thing that they're good with, less travel. They're I mean, they can still do their side projects because, my God,
exactly.
They got a lot going on other than just wrestling. So
again, it all depends on what they're.
There you go.
There you go.
So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Jimmy. I just see, like everyone else, I see the money aspect that everyone tends to run to, which
it's hard to turn it down. It is. To turn it down. Yeah. It is hard. But if you're in a position where you don't really need it, maybe something else becomes a priority.
Well,
that's true.
The WWE fan guy says the matchups are endless, especially with every, like you said, AEW, TNA. Hell, they could even go over to, they can even go over to Japan if they really wanted to, but I think they're going to stay stateside here because of the families and all that stuff. But
and don't get me wrong, of course they're friendly with everybody across all platforms. Nobody dislikes the New Day. Everybody likes those guys. They have friends in AEW. They have friends in TNA.
So and that should tell you everything you need to know about that group.
Yeah, for sure. Something else that came out last week. I don't know. I sent this over to you guys to get your thoughts on this, but we'll talk about it here. Tony Khan talked about I'll read it and then I'll get your thoughts. This was Tony Khan and the ROH Super Card of Honor post show. I believe this was it last weekend, last Saturday or Friday or last week?
Friday, I think. I don't know. Who cares? There were 76 matches on. I lost track.
76 and a half.
Yeah. One ended in a no contest. That's right.
He said that I quote from Tony Khan. I saw a report that somebody in WWE is telling people within WWE, talking about AEW's next TV deal and talking about what we are doing. And I was surprised by that. And all I'll say is what they said couldn't be further from the truth, or could not be further from the truth. Pardon me. They're clearly entitled to their opinions. I've been trying to be respectful to them and try to conduct myself as a gentleman. And then for them to go on background and spread these things, I'll just turn the other cheek. And maybe a couple years ago, I wouldn't have done it like that. So that was Tony Khan from ROH Supercard of Honor post so. All I would gather from this is don't have any more media scrums.
I will say this. That was the biggest softball thrown, rehearsed answer to a question that was staged. It felt like the High School Musical. I mean, like that was it. Okay. I know a lot of people are saying, look, he's being the nice guy. He's being the bigger man, whatever the case may be. No. Somebody told him, you got to come out looking like who would ask this question at a freaking AEW scrum anyways? It makes no sense. And wait a minute. Somebody in WWE is telling people within WWE. Where did this rumor come about? Where did it start? No. It didn't start with it started with someone who used to be an agent with Paradigm. He's put it out there on social media, and now they figured they could capitalize on this and make us look like the bad guys, make us look like the victims, make us look like the underdogs. Look at the big bad Harvey Weinstein of wrestling. Where did that come from? The guy who's trying to be a gentleman and respectful.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. To me, this was contrived. It was staged. It was rehearsed, and I don't buy a minute of it because I don't think people in WWE actually give a shit whether they get a TV deal or not, and I don't think they're talking about it. That's not being discussed in their meetings. They're discussing how much money they can make,
and are making. Johnny brings up something here too. He says Swerve has publicly talked about AEW possibly losing their TV deal. TK should worry about his own guys first.
Oh, that came from Swerve. Actually,
no. Well, I don't know if that's Donnie saying that last part or if that's Swerve.
He's talked about it. No. Well, if he's publicly talked about it, okay.
To me, I'm with Jimmy. I mean, who asked this fucking bullshit garbage at an AEW scrum after a Ring of Honor? I mean, whatever. And you know, I respect Tony. I do. I know that maybe Jimmy may not, and I don't know how you guys feel.
I've never met him, so I can't say that I respect him or I don't respect him. I thank him for adding another company and a place for people to work and make some money and a good living. I just think he's going about business the wrong way because to him, this isn't a business. This is a hobby for him. This is a passion project. It's not about I'm going to make $1 zillion doing this because I love it. I'm doing this because I have $1 zillion so I can do it.
Right.
That's what it is. And I want to make friends with all the boys.
And I mean, that could be true too. I mean, you know, I just think it was an unnecessary. The whole thing was unnecessary. It didn't do anything for him as a company, to do anything for him as an individual. It just kind of was just mush, stupid bullshit. And I wouldn't have maybe hit him.
Yeah. It's kind of like when people go to those scrums, those post pressers at WWE, and they used to ask questions. Well, what do you think about the Vince McMahon lawsuit? How are they supposed to comment on something that's an ongoing investigation?
Right.
What do you expect them to say? I'm sorry, we can't comment on that because it's an ongoing investigation. Oh, look, they're afraid to say anything. No, they can't say anything because it's an ongoing investigation, you idiot.
Right.
If you're supposedly a journalist, you would know that.
That's right.
Anyways, I'm just saying.
Yeah, Donnie brings up just the media scrums are just
they're work.
Like you said, Jimmy, they're softballs and pre-rehearsed and all that jazz.
You know what? You know what that reminds me of though? Last night's Raw. Did you see the interview with Michael Cole and Ethan Page?
Yes.
Michael Cole wanted to interview him. What did Ethan Page do? Handed him the list of questions he wanted asked.
Yeah. So he could do it right.
That's exactly what goes on at those press conferences.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
That's exactly here. Okay, you from this whatever website, Joe
Ask
Schmo's
this.
podcast, you asked this. Yes.
I wanted to get your guys' thoughts. I know we briefly talked about Raw when we talked about Italy and we talked about Saturday night's main event. But I wanted to get your guys' thoughts before we take it home tonight with the reemergence of Brock Lesnar on Raw last night. I believe it was 4 F5s that he gave to Obafemi in the middle of the ring. 4? Yeah. Interesting how they went about it, Brian.
Yeah. Again, I'm sure the panel will fight me again. I thought it was incredible. It was awesome. It was amazing. I popped. I couldn't hold myself back. Seriously. I was like, oh my God, it was a freak out moment. I just, I thought that this was too soon and they're doing it for Italy. So now they're forced into having a no finish, or a finish with, yes, they are, Jimmy, or a finish with someone involved. This will not be a clean finish. I guarantee you. This will not be a clean finish. It can't be a clean finish, and I can explain it just like I did WrestleMania. It won't work, or you kill all mojo. But anyway, long story short, I think that this is fine. I loved it. Don't get me wrong. I just think it's a little soon because I think that we need to go back because SummerSlam is in Minneapolis, and this is where Brock's going to be. This is a good step, I guess, if they do it the right way to that. But this will not be a clean finish. Guarantee. I'll put anything you want to bet on it. Go ahead, Jimmy.
What can we bet?
Pretzels.
No, I don't like pretzels.
No, I would not give those up for the life of me.
Hair.
Yeah.
You can't give up what you don't have. Oh, chest hair. Okay.
All right. Anyway, I first of all, I like the comeback. Nobody saw it coming. Thank you. Guess what? Nobody got the stooge it off, which made
I agree. I loved all that, Jimmy.
It was great. It was done really, really well. The visual was fantastic with Oba with that backlight and the dark, and now all of a sudden, Corey Graves and Cole are screaming, "What's going on? What's going on in the ring?" They didn't stooge it off like Bobby Heenan and Hulk Hogan being the third man. The lights came up, and then we found out it's Brock. There's so many little things in that I enjoyed. Like Brock left him laying after the 4 F5s, backing up the aisle. Oba was selling, but still kind of coming up and staring at Brock. He wasn't dead.
Right.
After the 4 F5s, which I found interesting. He wasn't laid out. He was still selling a lot, but he was keeping his eye on Brock, which I thought was really, really cool. As far as their match in Italy, I don't have a problem. You can go either way with this. Depending on how you set it up, you can go either way. If Brock gets his win back, you can have the rubber match at SummerSlam. That best 2 out of 3 you can make it. Either that or Oba wins again. Brock loses his ever-loving mind and says, "One more time in Minneapolis, and if I can't beat you, I'm hanging him up for real." Here's your X. Here's your X.
I say clean finish. I know you're saying it's not a clean finish. I say Brock goes over clean, and now you have a reason for a rubber match.
You have one either way. If you had interference, you still have one.
Yeah, but it dilutes the whole thing because the focus should be these two.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
How?
Because Oba, because Brock has to win to make it a rubber match. So Oba wins. I guess you could have Oba win and with interference, and Brock's like, "You did beat me clean" or whatever. But Oba beat him clean at WrestleMania. He beats him clean at Clash of Italy, and now you've had the rubber match in SummerSlam in Minneapolis in Brock Lesnar's hometown. So, I think it needs to be clean. I don't think interference would dilute the whole thing
completely.
Not if you use Heyman. Not if you use Heyman the right way, guys. You're not seeing what I'm seeing. Obviously,
nope.
I don't think Heyman needs to be involved at all. Heyman.
I didn't say he did.
I know, but let Heyman be involved in the vision stuff. Let Heyman just be the advocate right there for Brock at that moment. That's it.
Donnie brings up a comment here. If he said this on, I don't know if he said this on Huge Pop or just here on the show, but last week I said the Oba squashes are done, and he'll start something serious this week. And then he also says, I think Oba loses, maybe with the help from the Vision. Oba goes on a rampage hunting Brock again. I think this is a trilogy. You know what I mean? I think this is going to be.
No, it's definitely a trilogy, but it's not. There doesn't need. It needs to be a clean finish.
Yeah.
Brock doesn't have the squashing, but he can beat him in 3 minutes, 4, 5, 6 minutes, whatever. That's all you need. The 10-minute match, and Brock goes over, and then Oba's laying there. Then the next night on Raw, or whatever, the next, Oba's like, nope, not done with you yet. You got me on this one, but I wasn't prepared for you. But
he wasn't Mania.
Yep, and I got you in SummerSlam. I'm gonna take you down, whatever, and then there you go. And then you're
the air in Italy was different than at Mania, so I'm gonna get you back in the States.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
too much pasta.
Too much pasta. Yeah,
that's what. But guys, why don't we do this? We'll send it up to our third count. We got a lot of good stuff. Carderas karaoke this week, and we'll take it home, learn some good stuff. So we'll be doing that in our third count right here on Refin It Up.
This is your 3 count.
Well, everybody's favorite segment, gentlemen, has been Carderas karaoke. We're going to be going back to the archives this week, Jimmy, right? And bringing up a oldie but a goodie with 10 pounds of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Carderas karaoke this week. So once you hear it, it's a toe tapper for sure.
Toe tapper, TT, toe tapper,
toe tapper.
But we will do that for those of you that are here in our live audience. It'll be on our audio version only. So once that comes out tomorrow morning, check it out with this week's Carderas karaoke, 10 pounds of gold.
TT, tap-toeing.
It's
lemon pepper steppers.
Pepper. Well, I would love to see you and pepper steppers, right?
What?
Yes, lemon pepper steppers.
Well, I don't know about lemon, but
lime.
I've got some cherries.
Cherries? Yeah. Cherries. Hey, whatever works for you, I guess.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of great stuff over there. Huge pop with Donnie DeSilva. You got a lot of great guests each and every week, as well as the stuff you're doing online there with your Refin rants.
Why don't we get Donnie on next week?
No, let's do it after. Let's do it after. Well, that will be next week. You're right. After Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, because I will not be here next week.
Let's get Donnie on next week.
Oh, there you go.
We're going to welcome Donnie into the show next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Are you good with that, Donnie? Is he still with us?
It doesn't matter. I told him he's coming on the show. He is. Fuck you, Donnie. I'll see you next week.
Wow.
He knows I'm right. Bring your ass. Put something down the bottom of my screen right now and acknowledge me. Acknowledge me.
Wow.
Well, he gave me nothing. What the hell?
I got nothing. I got nothing here.
He might send you a text.
Maybe
he might.
Hey, by the way, I don't know if you talked about it before at the beginning or whatever, but right now we have a Refin It Up T-shirt that you can buy. And the reason
we
why
did talk about it, we actually had a couple people on that said they bought it tonight.
Yep. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can find the link in our show notes, as well as across all our social medias. There you go, Brian.
Oh, jeez.
There it was. I told you. See you next week, Donnie. No holding back, brother.
That's a huge pop. See what I did there?
That is a huge pop. Huge pop. Huge flex. Ah! All right, let's go.
Wait, huge pop. Huge pop. You know one of the segments we have on Huge Pop is pops and flops for the week.
Oh,
I got it down. My flop for next week. Donnie acknowledges Brian.
Okay, there you go. Write it down. If you don't write it down, I'll write it down for you and remind you next week. Anyways, head over to prowrestlingtees.com/refititup. You'll see the t-shirt there. We appreciate each and every one of you that purchase one. Take a picture, post it to social media. We'll make sure to share it for you and give you guys a shout out when you do so. Jimmy, man, gotta give a shout out to you, man. Just your ref and rants have been spot on. They're always spot on, but they've been not spot on recently.
Depends on who you ask, but you can catch them on all my social media platforms, Monday to Friday, on Twitter at Jimmy Corderas. Instagram is Real Jimmy Corderas. Yeah, because somebody stole my name, Jim.
Just have one. It's easier.
I tried.
Oh.
No, but anyways, whatever. But again, and then catch me here. You can catch me at Huge Pop. Just having fun. Just shooting the breeze about wrestling. RASSLN.
That's wrestling.
Yeah, gimmick infringement. Justin LeBar, don't sue us.
Don't sue us, Justin.
Or just Jimmy.
Yeah.
Daniel, what do you got coming up for TNA and OVW?
OVW's got the 1400th episode on June 11th.
Wow.
Yes, pretty awesome. Some surprises for that. TNA, we just taped everything leading up to Denver's tapings in Sacramento. So Denver's on June 5th and 6th. So come on out to those if you're in that area. It's going to be awesome. But next week's on TNA Impact, you're going to see an amazing main event. Mike Santana versus Steve Macklin, the rematch of the match that should have happened at No Surrender.
That's this week. That's right. This week.
Oh yeah, or Thursday. This Thursday.
Okay, you said next week.
Well, I'm still on.
I got you. Just want to make sure everybody.
And then in a couple weeks, first ever, another first ever Impact or match on Impact. It's never aired before. It's against the Righteous versus the Hardys in a Wicked Garden match. You'll see that coming up in a couple weeks, and that is one you don't want to miss. Let's put it that way. Interesting.
A wicked what? Garden.
I want to run through your wicked garden. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
sounds interesting. Sounds different. Sounds innovative.
It does.
Is this true, Daniel?
That is true.
Coming to OVW?
That is true.
Oh, that'll be something. Somebody's gonna catch a hell of a clothesline or clothesline from hell.
WWE just had the pay-per-view on Sunday, and Jay De Niro is now your new OVW heavyweight champion. I think some other stuff will happen, but that's kind of the big deal, and that's because Dustin Jackson got a little video from JBL saying, "I'm coming. I'll see you at the 14th episode." And
good deal.
You know what? I hate to do it, but I got to give JBL props. Listening to him on commentary on AAA, I wasn't sure what to expect.
He's good.
He's entertaining, man. He's entertaining.
He is.
Yeah.
Well, and you can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at Baby Hebner. Both the same thing, at Baby Hebner. And I'd love to have you join me.
I forgot to say, my Daniel Spencer. I forgot to say that. Thanks.
Sorry, Daniel.
No, it's okay. I forgot to say it. But at Baby Hebner, I follow at Baby Hebner.
And follow at Daniel Spencer. We'll be good.
Yeah, we're good.
And with that, I think we're good. RJ, get us the hell up out of here.
Well, you can follow the show across all the media. What?
What am I, chopped liver?
But Jimmy, yours is different. You don't have so on Instagram, you're at the Jimmy Corderas.
At Real Jimmy Corderas.
At the Real Jimmy Corderas.
No,
okay.
No, the.
Oh, no, the. At
Real Jimmy Corderas.
Real Jimmy Corderas. Okay. And then on Twitter, you're
at Jimmy Corderas.
At Jimmy Corderas. Follow at Jimmy Corderas. Follow Jimmy Corderas at Jimmy Corderas on Twitter, and follow him on Instagram at Real Jimmy Corderas on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I'm not real on Twitter, but on Instagram, I am a real Canadian.
Get us out of here, RJ.
For everybody on the show, I'll do it. RJ. Thanks for following us. Thanks for listening to the show. Everybody on the show, that means you and you and you.
Whoa. Out of here.
And we'll see you next week right here on Refin It Up.
1, 2, 3.